Let me talk a little bit here about what's I've been thinking about in advanced genetics. So we've got the auto scraper, which is like an upgrade from the scraper, the regular kind of scraper here. You recall that I use some of these things. There's a scraper, and then there's also this new block called the auto scraper. What we can do with a lot of these blocks is we can actually just do that. If we right click on it, what will happen? Let's get rid of that one. Should just be able to right click on the block. I think it worked that time. Get auto output, and that we can seem to do that for all the different blocks. So that's like an overclocker upgrade, auto output upgrade. That's what it is, rather. Was there another upgrade available? I don't think so. Magnifier. Organic drops are a waste product. But yeah, what we do is we put the scales in here, and when we put it, we get a cell. Yeah, and just to explain the basic process, when you put in the scales, you get we get a cell in the analyzer, and then what we do is we go towards the extractor, and we put the cell in the extractor, and from there, what happens is we get a piece of encrypted DNA. So with the encrypted DNA, what we then do is we take that. And we put that in the decryptor, and from there we'll get told the what parts of the DNA actually has. So they might be different. Well, in those cases they were actually the same. But so then what we do afterwards is we need to go for a DNA splitter. We can also go for a the auto splitter. Another option we can do at this stage. So if we tried the auto splitter instead, we could take this, and we're always going to get the basic gene back, because otherwise what actually happens when we put a gene in the splitter is it will actually give us these options, so we can choose like woolly, eat grass, or basic gene, or something like that. So then we could say have woolly or whatever. But here we're always going to get the basic gene out, so it's just a way to make that go faster. Perhaps we could use an auto output there to always get basic genes, because you do need to use that. This is a combustion generator, which is a new power source block. So when we do this, what we do is we would put in our gene, and we would then have to perhaps put in, say, more basic genes here. So we've got a woolly gene. Put in more basic genes, and then we can get more out there. And then there's the combiner. So we need to basically, what happens is you get a centrifuge. You get an empty syringe. So you take you extract blood like so, and then you put the syringe in the centrifuge to get a centrifuge syringe. Like so, and then what happens is you take the so this is in the breeding stage, this woolly gene, but if we could, for instance, get oh yeah, another thing is if we look at I think, what option do we have? I think, what is the thing here? No, you can do this, I think. Yeah, we can see what I've got. So I've got woolly and speed at the moment. They're the ones that I've actually injected myself with so far. So so you can see I've got this speed boost. The woolly thing, I'm not quite sure exactly how that works. There's also the microscope. So if we just get a syringe here, what can happen is it actually analyzes it. So it automatically tells you there's two properties to this syringe, for instance. And yeah, so what this will do is when this finishes, I'm not actually going to wait for it to finish, but when it would finish, what would happen is that it would simply tell me what was in this centrifuge syringe. So let's try this jump one. That's the one you get from horses, I believe. So say we get to this stage where we've got the jump. So what would happen is we'd go through all this. We would have put the jump in there. And then we would have added either more jump genes or a or more basic genes. That's why we want to use. That's why the auto splitter is quite handy, because we can then add the basic genes as well. And then we get the centrifuge syringe. So we want to put the centrifuge syringe in like this. So then we want to put the jump on here. So that's in the second slot there. And then we want to centrifuge that. Okay, so once that's been centrifuged, what we can do is we can then inject it. And you can see I've got the jump boost now. The nausea, I believe, wears off. And then if we go into the gene list here, you can see that I've now got speed as well as the jump. So yeah, I mean, and there's what else can we try? Shoot fireballs, maybe. Let's try that one. So we'll take. Okay, so we need to just get some more. Centrifuge another syringe here. And like I say, this all these will have to go through that whole process there. So we take the shoot fireballs. And put that in. Go for another centrifuge. What else is there here? Destroy blocks, throw potions. So there's a variety of different effects we can have here. Ender health, infinity, slime, avoid creepers, climb, resistance. There's a number of features here. I'm not too clear about this area though. This you can. I know you can get a field syringe from mobs, and I believe it also interacts with the genetic. But I may look at this another later bit. There's also insulated helix, and you can also anti-gene. So remove some of these qualities. So let's have a look, see what's happened here. I think I did the process correctly there. Yeah, so now I have shoot fireballs. I'm not actually sure how to do that there. Shoot explosive fireballs. I'll put that on P. I'll just... Perhaps I need a fire charge for that. I mean, that would just be a guess. I'm not sure. And to be honest, I'm not sure that all of these even work. I can't get that to work, but at least the speed and jump boost work, I guess. They're certainly, and I believe I do have. It does say I have it in the DNA there. So yeah, I mean, so that's basically. I'm not really too sure what else to talk about this stage with advanced genetics. There's also the transmutator. So get some sort of mutation of genes. I have spoken about most of it here, though. There seem to be 2 blocks for. I'm not quite sure why that is. There's a death ender chest, DNA remover, transmutation. So there are various different things you can do with removal and splitting. So I may have another look at it. This is a very interesting one as well. So maybe there is more to look at here. So yeah, but I think I'm going to leave it there. So until next time, thanks for watching.